Hey everyone, welcome to the Empower Team Monday Night Call. I'm Natalie Dolan, but I am going to introduce to you guys Nicole Mireles, who is a senior gold, hitting that today. And
Yes.
so super big deal. I really wanted Nicole. I've been waiting for the right time to have Nicole lead one of our calls. Nicole has so much wisdom to impart with you guys. She has a super solid team. 1 year ago, yesterday was the day she did her first post, and today she's senior gold. And so that is awesome. Super steady, great growth. Her timeline is super awesome. And the reason I wanted Nicole to lead this call today was, one, because she just has a super healthy business. She really enjoys her business. The people who she works with really enjoy their business. Her team is growing and thriving. And they have so much joy in what they do. And they have great habits. And Nicole is an amazing leader. And I'm so excited for her to just share what her mindset has looked like and the habits that she's built over the past year to get her to this place of solid, healthy momentum. And so I really want you guys to pay attention to Nicole and what she has to say, because she's ready to drop some fire on y'all. So with that said, take it away, Nicole.
Thanks, Nat. You guys, it is such an honor and a privilege to be here tonight to share with you just the things that I've learned along this journey with the business side of Plexus. First of all, my name is Nicole Mireles. I am a newly senior gold ambassador. If my voice sounds a little shaky, it's because I am nervous, and that's okay. I'm doing this afraid because this has been really just the underlying situation for everything I've built on. I've done it I've done it afraid. I've done it and I've just done the things. So I'm just going to dive in with healthy business habits and momentum. I've got my notes down here. So if I keep looking down here, I apologize, but I just want to stay on track because I will get passionate and be all over the place. So like Natalie said, I started working this business a year ago this month. I was a product user before I started this business, and my belief from being symptom free for only 3 months, 3 short months, my belief in the products skyrocketed, and there was no way I couldn't share these products. I knew so many people in my family, my friend circle that were suffering, and I didn't care what I looked like because I believed in what I had to offer. And so I attribute a lot of my success to my belief. Our belief fuels our action, and whatever we do, we first do it out of a place of belief, right? And that's with everything in life. And so my belief in the products, the belief of what I had to offer, really was my driving force behind, starting this up. And also, another thing that I attribute to it is just being really intentional about starting my business. God had put this passion and this desire in my heart and in the hearts of us all, with the full intention of us fulfilling them. And through this opportunity, I saw the potential. I saw the vision. I saw how I could exercise my gifts and my talents. I saw I had a tool now where I could serve people and bless people. That is like my passion. And it's really everything I've looked for in previous careers that have just aligned with Plexus. And so it has just been such an amazing opportunity. And so I saw the vision with Plexus, right? I saw the vision, and I made a decision. I made a decision to be wholeheartedly in. And this is where this really matters, being wholeheartedly in, because you can't expect other people to be in with you if you're not in fully. That commitment, that decision to just decide to be doing this is 100% rock solid belief, and then you've got to just be in. So that is like another driving force behind my success, you know. And another thing I would like to touch on is like, you will never feel 100% ready. That is such a lie. You will never feel ready to do any of this. You just got to do it. You won't know all the things right away, but you learn as you go. And I've learned that successful people commit first, and then the rest comes along the way. You learn as you earn, they say in this business. And so being wholeheartedly in, because you can't expect others to be in if you're not all the way in. And honestly, God has used this opportunity as an avenue for breaking strongholds, limiting mindsets, limiting beliefs. And the decision to go all in meant that I knew that I would be coming face to face with some of my biggest fears. And that's happening right now. So the fear of failure, the fear of man, and I'll get emotional because this is like, there's more to the story that I'll share at the end, but the fear of man and breaking my comfort zones, you guys, they're just, you know, pushing beyond all of those things that hold us back from the more that God so wants for all of us. And it's life-changing. The personal development within this opportunity is so life-changing. So I got really serious about my business. I started taking myself seriously, and that means my personal growth and my mindset, my mindset development. Your success will never succeed your habits. So having healthy habits is so crucial. And this is where your leadership gets put to the test, because you are the hardest person to lead. You are the hardest person to lead. It's hard to lead yourself. And so I led myself. I read the books. I watched the podcasts. I did the things that Natalie was telling me to do. I showed up, I trusted her, and I've been just doing it every day consistently. And you know, it wasn't just listening and reading these podcasts, it was the action. Putting action into the things that you're learning is so crucial. And so once I started doing those things, I just found myself showing up differently. I would watch people that I am inspired by in this team and in this company. And I would put my authentic twist on some of the things that they were doing. I believe imitating people is such a great way to grow. But also remaining super authentic to yourself is so important, and adding value in your own specific way. So I started showing up like the rank I wanted to be at. I started treating my business like a business. And if you want to be taken seriously as a business owner, John Maxwell says, the more serious you take your growth, the more seriously your people will take you. And so it starts with you. And however you want your business to look, it starts with you. The way you show up, the way you're adding value on social media, the people that you will attract, the people, like how you show up, you will attract those same people. So if you're wanting leaders, show up as a leader, show up adding value, show up like the team you aspire to have, because everything we do in this business is duplicated, right? And so when your team sees you showing up a certain way, they will then show up the way you're showing up. So that takes me to my next point, that there are hard days in this business. Sometimes hard months, let's be honest. You know, there are days where there's no momentum, you're not getting joins. And what I've learned is a bad day, a bad month doesn't mean you have a bad business. And I've learned that action is the resolution to feeling stuck. So when you're in these places, these low places in your business, what you do there, what you do when there's no progress, that is what matters. Because you're planting seeds for that next month after that month. You're planting seeds, you're continually you know, reaching out to people, and you're doing your follow-ups, and you're sending samples, and you're planting seeds really for that next month. So action, action, action. When you are feeling stuck, when you're feeling the lack of momentum, action is the key right there. And you know, sometimes in this business, the seemingly mundane work paired with consistency will equal your results that you're looking for. So continuing to be consistent paired with that work that we just feel like we just always do and we're always putting in, you guys, it will reap fruit. It will reap fruit. So keep at it, keep doing those things. And another thing is when you're feeling like your progress is being blocked, do not bail. Do not bail. Figure it out. Figure out what the problem is and change your approach. Talk to your upline, strategize, but just do not give up, because this is what's really helped me build momentum on my team. Really, it's in the lows of my business, when I was strategizing, when I was pivoting, when I was like, okay, this is not working anymore. I need to do this. I would develop this skill and then I would get good at it. And then, you know, here I am sharing some of the things with you guys that I've learned along the way. So just keep at it. Do not give up on yourself. Do not give up on your dreams, because God put those dreams in your heart for a reason. So another thing I would love to touch on before we leave is I took a swing at this business before. This is not my first time. I did this business 4 years ago, and I gave up at the rank of silver. And I did that because I did not believe in myself. When things got hard, I stopped. I did not want to put in the time and the effort, and I didn't challenge myself. And looking back, my character wasn't developed enough. My fears were holding me way back. And so, you know, looking back and seeing where I am now, the biggest difference from where I was then to where I am now is my belief. And I attribute all that to God. He is the only one that has been able to really rock solidly solidify my identity in Him. And so when you're confident in who God has called you to be and where He's called you to do and show up, you show up differently, because you know He's got your back and you know you're doing this for a purpose. And so looking back, I was put in a lot of leadership positions on my way to where I am now. And God along the way has been little by little developing me. And you guys, that has everything to do with just showing up for yourself too, and putting in the work necessary to be and to show up like you believe in yourself. And so that's really just kind of everything that I wanted to share tonight. And I just wanted to leave you with this too, that a leader isn't what you do, it's who you are. And that has really shaped me as a person and just being a leader in this business, because man, it goes back to your identity, right? It's who you are. We are all naturally born leaders. We're all here with people on our team, or we're just starting out, but man, there is greatness inside of you. And walking hand in hand with God and your mentors and these beautiful women who are keep encouraging you, you will blossom. And if you just do the things and keep showing up, your business will too. So I just want to encourage all of you with that tonight. And thank you so much for letting me share and listening to everything that I've kind of learned this last year with this business and this opportunity.
Thank you so much, Nicole. You have so much wisdom. Every time I do a coaching call with Nicole, I leave the call pumped up. I leave the call like I'm about to go knock out some IPA. Like I'm gonna make a video. And so I'm so happy that you got to share with us. I know that you're gonna continue to be able to share with us more and more, because you've committed and you've gone all in. And guys, I just want you to see that when you just decide to go all in and you decide to be committed, everything else follows. You know, your resiliency, your perseverance, all of that. And it's just a decision. It's just a
Yeah.
simple decision. And I've seen so many people drop out because they were like, well, I don't know if this is going to work. And it's not an if this will work, it's when it will work, right?
Yes.
And so that's what Nicole was saying to me, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not a matter of when, but if. Or not, no, not at all. It's not a matter of if, but when.
Yes.
And so Nicole knows that, you know, and that she knew that early on, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely think that that mindset, starting off with that kind of mindset, has really anchored me in the highs and lows of this business, because it's not if, it's when. And so it's not a matter of it not happening, it's just a matter of it not being the right time yet. And just knowing that God is constantly working on your character, or on your on something. There's something he's always working on. And then once you get there, you're like, okay, I can see, why this has taken a little developing for me to get to this point, but it's always so rewarding. And yeah, not a matter of if, but when. And I know that it's all gonna come together. So
Right. And it already is. And that's why, you know, your business is so healthy and you have so much momentum. And so it's just keeping your head in the right space and just doing the next right thing consistently. And
yeah,
so you are a perfect example of that, you know.
thank you.
So I am so happy you got to share with us. I look forward
Yes,
to
thank you.
all the calls you're going to do in the future, and you slayed this. So
Dude,
guys,
I was so nervous, y'all, but thank you so much for I must have rambled and I got lost in my notes, so it's fine. I hope everybody got a little something from
no,
it.
we did. It was so good. Y'all just be looking to Nicole, because she's an example, and you're going to continue to see her blow up. So if you're looking for, I mean, she does the best posts, and like, you know, so be looking at her stuff and seeing how consistent she is. And she's definitely somebody that you want to model yourself after. So be watching her. All right.
Thanks,
We will
Natalie.
we'll see y'all on the next call. We'll have just a little break, and we'll see you then. Thanks,
All
guys.
right.
Thanks, Nicole.
Thank you.